Hello and welcome back to another game on Arena 1v1 between Stefan in red as the Mayans and TaToH in blue as the Vikings. Two very strong players, Stefan an arena player usually. TaToH on his hotel account, this game 2k3 almost. I think we've seen him on a higher level before. I didn't take these games in order, so let's see how this game is going. I feel like TaToH should have an advantage here, not only because he's playing on a, let's call it Smurf, but also Vikings against Mayans. Stefan is not really a Mayans player or a Mesosiv player, and Vikings have such a strong economy, they should be able to counter most of what the Mayans can do. On the other hand, against Berserks, it's going to be really tough. Like, let's say Berserk Onager, the standard go-to combination for the Vikings, it should be quite strong. And the question is it going to be a post-Imperial Age battle here, or are we going to see some aggression before that? It's possible. I hope it's not going to be a trash game, but we could see like a castle drop here from Stefan, or at least some Plumed Archers in Castle Age, some 2TC aggressive game, maybe even some fast imp game, but not likely. Vikings economy usually too strong. Let's see for the maps first, and then let's find out how Stefan and TaToH are going to do here. Now for Stefan, the main gold on the side forward, second gold forward inside, close to the corner, and the third gold on the right hand side outside. This is terrible to say the least, because if TaToH is getting some form of aggression here, some form of control, then Stefan is pretty much out of gold. The only good thing for him is an extra gold safe and deep inside his base. He's not seen it yet, but he's sending the Eagle Warrior now. He's got 4 deer inside, which is always nice to have. He should have good food income in Dark and Feudal Age. Main stone safe to the back here, something very important for the Mayans usually. And the second stone on the left hand side is outside. Actually, this is completely closed then, because there's a tree here, one here, so I guess it's more or less safe. We have Stefan with the berries on the side, one boar was inside here, the second he got already. Let's see for the relics, one relic quite close to his base on the left, the other one on the right hand side also closed. There's another extra gold on the map here, between the two players, and one relic in the neutral zone, but I guess a little bit closer to TaToH actually. And TaToH is going up to Feudal Age, but 945, ooh, this is gonna be a trash, and that's not something I did want to see. 21 population, 2 villages to go, the Bozeman Rush coming up. TaToH's map, let's see, main stone forward, second stone forward outside. Maybe that's one of the reasons he wants to go for the towers here. Extra berries doesn't really matter, I guess. We have one relic on the left hand side, we've seen the one here, one in the neutral zone, extra stone here as well. In the back, second gold, and the main gold also safe in the back, only the third gold forward, but not even outside. Actually, TaToH's map I consider to be a lot better than Stefan. Stefan also going to Feudal Age. TaToH a little bit late with sending the villagers forward. Of course, these are 900 HP walls, and we have an outer range coming up as well. Now TaToH has realized there's a lot of gold around this spot, and that's exactly what Stefan needed to defend against. He's starting to put the palisade gates down, wants to make sure that TaToH is not going to get inside easily. And horse color coming up from TaToH. I guess double black's done. We're going to see the first archers very soon. There's the first archer on the way, and more palisade gates coming up. The tower actually is up, only one village inside, and Stefan is quickly palisade gating almost everything. There's one little gap here, but I guess a house here and a palisade or two, and Stefan would be fine. Now Stefan is putting down a market in blacksmith. He is close to clicking up, is missing a little bit of gold, but I guess he's gonna sell 100 stone then and click up to Castle Age fast. As for TaToH, is going to try to go in here. TaToH actually housed on 30, something that should not happen, but not a big problem. Already got that house up. And TaToH, of course, on the berries with 3-4 villagers here, 5 farms up and running, and he's going to try to go to Castle Age rather fast, I guess at least. But he should be able to do so as well, seeing that the Vikings already have wheelbarrow for free, so it's going to have a good amount of villagers and actually a good amount of resources collected when clicking up to Castle Age. Stefan is on the way, and TaToH in the meantime is going in. Stefan obviously fully walling here with the houses. The market is actually walling off with that with those 3 piles of gold, and more houses on the way, more palisade gates on the way. This is still open. Ooh, that could be interesting. Now technically TaToH could go in here. He's got the tower up, and he will try to drop those villagers forward, I guess. I'm not sure about it. Now he's continuing to attack the houses. Stefan up to Castle Age, and enough stone for a castle. perfect timing, 671. The castle coming up behind the main gold, next to the main TC, makes a lot of sense here. TaToH has to go back. He knows that he can't really do a lot here. Stefan bought too much, and that watchtower is not going to do a lot other than maybe covering the main gold. And I think that's the main idea here. Stefan might need a siege workshop. Did he find the gold in the back? Yes, you can see it. He's sending the villagers to the back here. Did go for loom, so these villagers should not go down. There's no more wolves around, and a TC even coming up on that extra gold. Very important to see. If that gold wasn't around, Stefan might be in trouble here. Like this, the castle is getting up. The first watchtower, or the forward watchtower from TaToH, is going to go down here. Problem still is, TaToH is controlling the golds, and Stefan needs to get rid of those golds if he wants to be able to compete in castle and early Imperial Age. Now Stefan is still on stone, which is interesting. Does he want to put a second castle down somewhere? I guess not. Maybe he wants to go for 3 TCs and start to boom here. The Eagle Warrior is still around. TaToH on the way to castle age, so nobody's going for the relics yet. TaToH has 7 of those archers. He could do some damage with them if he was getting close to any villagers, but it looks like Stefan's map is fine in that regard. He's got the villagers to the back here. This one, yeah, not close enough to the outside to actually get attacked. And the first watchtower, of course, the forward watchtower going down. There's 3 more to take, and TaToH halfway on the way to castle age. As Stefan is continuing to produce villagers, has the second TC up and running. 6 villagers, 7 on the gold actually, and the siege workshop has produced the ram. The ram is moving forward. Do we see a few blue archers? Yes, I think those should go inside, and then they need to get dropped out and attack the villagers. Let's see if Stefan can do it while trying to, I guess, go for a 30C sometime? No, not yet. 2 CCs should be enough, fletching on the way, and Stefan is waiting for the mangonel now. He wants to attack the watchtowers with the mangonels here. TaToH, in the meantime, reached castle age. What is he going to do? Good resources, a lot of food and gold in the bank. Look at this, it's amazing. Crossbowman, boat cannon on the way. University coming up, wants to go for ballistics here, obviously, and I guess 1 extra TC maybe, not yet, no, monastery up actually, university up, so it's 1 archer range only, but it's enough to get the crossbowman. We might even see guard tower upgrade for him instead of the ballistics. I might be wrong when it comes to the ballistics upgrade. It's good for the crossbowman if he wants to go aggressive, but it's the guard tower upgrade that he wants to get here. And in the meantime, of course, Stefan is going to try to take down the towers as fast as possible. The ram went down actually. The crossbowman will make sure that this mangonel cannot go too far forward, and the villager is actually endangered now, as TaToH is housed on 50. Did he lose a house somewhere? I don't know. But now 55, still population capped. Stefan, 120 population space. Doing wheelbarrow now, a lot of farms, and this is not looking pretty, to be honest. I think he should have gone with another mill here maybe, but doesn't have a lot of resources. 2 TCs still up and running. Villager-wise, he's 10 ahead now. He's got that castle up. He's got a few plume archers. They are on the outside now. They're going to try to do some damage if possible. There is not a lot of villages around. The crossbowmen are inside the guard tower. Now, this guard tower is actually staying up, I guess. And TaToH is the one who's clicked up to Imperial Age with a very fast imp here. He had a lot of resources, and he doesn't go for any extra TCs. Guard tower next to the main stone, which is very smart, as he wants to gather more stone apparently. And then we might see a forward castle from TaToH as well. Some trebuchets. A castle here, and Stefan is dead. I'm honest with that, because no chance for him to click up fast enough to go for the trebuchets. Stefan has enough stone for a castle now, has enough resources to click up to Imperial Age. TaToH is more than halfway there. He's going for the castle outside, and I guess that's a smart decision. This castle is just too dangerous. You won't be able to get it up without a delay, and TaToH's castle won't be up in time, but it should be soon enough to hit that castle from Stefan with trebuchets. Crossbowman on the outside. TaToH doesn't have enough resources for Arbalest and Bracer. I guess Bracer more important here, as it makes the towers also stronger. Ballistics soon to be finished, and now we're gonna see a few trebuchets, siege workshop, and a castle coming up from Stefan. Stefan halfway up, but he may need to repair the castle, and therefore he is still taking the main stone, the rest of it, and he's banked 172 for now, so he should have some resources to actually go for the repair of this castle. First trebuchet on the way for TaToH, obviously. A crossbow production still going. Only 1 archer range, which is interesting. So if Stefan is actually getting an advantage here and is like killing those crossbowmen with his plumed archers, then we might see a very interesting situation for TaToH, as he cannot really reinforce too fast here. He doesn't have too many resources. Nice lumber camps here, but only 50 villagers. Second TC finally up and running on that main gold and on the wood line. Really nice TC spot. Brace and cap from Stefan now. Double trebuchet? No, only 1 here. Interesting. Preferring to go for Bracer. Interesting decision. Now the second trebuchet on the way. In the meantime, he's obviously repairing caring what TaToH is destroying. He's trying to keep his castle up as long as possible. He has one more problem, those guard towers, but there is cap rams moving forward, and Stefan has been investing into the cap rams, so trebuchets were delayed a little bit. Now he's continuing to produce. There is the third trebuchet on the way, and those two trebuchets should start and hit that castle instantly. Actually, now it's not looking good for Stefan's first castle. It's going down fast, and the cap rams are only attacking the castle, but they're not really getting through, and those gates actually. Nice quick walling from TaToH. 2 mangonels behind. But as the castle from Stefan is going down, TaToH is repositioning his trebuchets, and it's 4 of them that he already has, but his castle is going down as well. And now I think this could get interesting, as TaToH is still in the score lead, but Stefan has the better economy, should be able to reinforce faster. Only problem is his castle is going down so fast that he's not going to be able to produce plumed archers any longer, and he probably went to take the second stone now. He's got 1 relic in the monastery, but that's all the plumed archers we're going to see. And Stefan has a problem now, as he needs some form of military, and if he's losing the plumed archers, then it's a free pass for TaToH to go inside. So everything is happening around these goals as expected, actually, and TaToH with the 4 trebuchets up, hitting everything that is inside in his range. In the meantime, more arbalest from TaToH on the way, as he's built some archer ranges in the back of his base, or in the back at home, not in the back of his base. And Stefan doing ballistics finally, but what is Stefan going to do here? He's low on gold, as that extra gold in the back is running low, and his main gold, second and third gold, he cannot take them. This could be the GG very soon. Ballistics and elite skirmishes on the way. Stefan is not going to give up that easily. He's got 111 population. He's still got the economy advantage, more or less, as the Vikings, of course, by with the free hand card as well, have a pretty decent economy at the same time, as TaToH is going with a lot of military units, 44 against 29, so he is going to be able to reinforce if he's losing some of those. And those 4 mangonels are actually quite dangerous now. Maybe Stefan needed to time the cap ram attack a little bit different, but I can't really judge. This is a very high level game, but TaToH seems to have the edge here, as Stefan had a really bad map. And now the question is, can TaToH take Stefan down, or is he going to lose everything, as the cap rams finally moving into those trebuchets? Now we have a lot of arbalest, but no more traps around for TaToH, no castles to do any more traps, and we're gonna see more mangonels actually, as the other mangonels went down somehow. I didn't even see it. And Stefan is going with the lead skirmishers against arbalest. It makes a lot of sense. A few cap rams now and then could be helpful. Stefan has enough stone for a castle now, doing a siege workshop in the middle of the farms. Another siege workshop here. Are we going to see a castle? Yes, behind that siege workshop. It makes sense. The castle placement, chemistry only for TaToH now, and TaToH is good with the economy, so it's gonna be tough for Stefan still to keep the numbers high and to actually compete with these arbalists. Look at that beautiful group, and now TaToH is starting to micro his arbalists, taking down elite skirmisher 1 by 1, and that was a beautiful attack. That was just perfect. Chemistry soon to be finished. Another castle coming up from TaToH as well, as he's got a TC on the third gold of Stefan. Stefan are moving out to take the extra stone, but TaToH is going there at the same time. Look at this. And TaToH is probably gonna go with the tower here maybe, or go with a wall in, which would be funny. We have ring archer on the way for TaToH conscription, so he's going full arbalest, and Stefan is still low on gold, cannot take any more gold here. He's got one of those relics, but it's not going to be enough, and it looks like this might be the last attempt for Stefan to actually get rid of that army from TaToH. Conscription on the way for TaToH, as Stefan is doing the chemistry upgrade. Elite skirmisher production still going, and actually constant production happening, which is nice to see. We have few villagers moving out to gain some more space, I guess, but there is a few arbalists patrolling, and that means the stone villagers are going to die first, which is very, very terrible news for Stefan. TaToH is moving forward doing the cap ram upgrade, and we still have a good amount of cap rams inside here, I thought, but maybe Stefan dropped those out of the bottom siege workshop. And it looks like TaToH is in full control. He's been able to take down all the villagers from Stefan on the extra stone, on the second stone, and those farms are not getting farmed anytime soon. Capram now moving forward. TaToH might even be able to go for siege ram. No, not yet. Those 3 mangonels will be so helpful. Mangonel going, Caprams going down here from Stefan. 2 trebuchets, but they're not able to get in range of the castle here, or to get in close enough. The castle is in range, and Capram frames from TaToH moving forward. At the same time, Stefan's castle is getting trapped down. Stefan cannot afford to buy any more stone, and he doesn't have any stone left. It looks like TaToH is about to take this game. What an impressive fight here. Stefan still not giving up. He's saying I'm 100 population, but dropping, and there it is. There's the GG. A very bad map for Stefan. Maybe he needed to secure it earlier on, maybe even in Feudal Age. TaToH pulled a very, very strong tower rush here, even though Stefan was able to wall and delay that. But in the end, TaToH kept control over these goals, and that's what led to Stefan's defeat and TaToH's victory. Hope you enjoyed this game. See you on the next ones. GG.